Hey Manny, how you doing? Hey Manny, how you doing?
Hey Jordan, how's it going?
Good man, how you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. How about yourself?
Good. Can't complain. How can I help you?
Okay, cool. Just hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Give me a second. Hold on, I'm just getting a phone call. I don't know. Let me see. I'm not the best with technology, but
No worries.
sounds good. So, all right, Jordan. The reason why I scheduled a phone call with you is because I'm actually driving. So, if I'm not looking at you, it's just because I'm driving.
Yeah,
But
please pay attention to the road.
yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I was going through your YouTube channel and just looked at a few of the things that you do with Facebook consulting, with business and stuff, right?
Yep.
So, since you said that we can schedule a free phone call, just to have like a strategy session to see how you can help us, I just decided, to do that, and maybe, there's a way that you can help me with my business.
Great man.
So what I do is life insurance. I do mostly financial planning, with mortgage protection, final expense, basically financial services. That's kind of that's one of my businesses that I'm getting. It's new for me, so I'm very new, in this type of industry. And the other one that I do is network marketing with the health and wellness industry, trying to also scale online. I'm heavily online, try to get leads online, basically automate the system because I've done a lot of research now, on online marketing, and there's people that they're automating income basically. So, and I'm kind of trying to go that route, trying to you know automate my business in a way where I'm just focused on talking to the clients, providing value for them, and just whatever they're trying to accomplish.
For
So,
sure.
and I know that you do Facebook ads, right?
I do.
Okay. So in this case, I don't know if you have any, if there's a way that I don't know honestly like how much you charge yet because I'm kind of on a budget, so I'm really just trying to see if there's a way that I can incorporate, at least into my insurance business, how to attract leads on Facebook at a cheap price. I guess you could say, something that's affordable. Because with what I do now, a lot of the leads that I use, they're direct mail leads,
Yep.
and they're anywhere between like 40 to $50 around there. There's other leads that are a little bit older, that go down to 20, 10, and there's even leads that are sent, but those are like 2-year-old leads. So
Sure.
I'm just wondering if there's a way to attract people that are looking for financial planning, whether it's insurance, retirement, through Facebook ads at a really cheap cost.
Yeah, so I mean, look, if you're collecting leads via direct mail, then you can absolutely collect leads via Facebook because people pay way more attention to their Facebook newsfeed than they do to their mail. So,
Right.
what, like, do you physically yourself send out these mailings or is
No,
it?
no, I just buy the list. The company they have their own mailing system. It's supposedly it's like they send out like 100 and like 1.5% of all the list of all the mail that they send out. The people actually fill it out themselves. They fill out their age, their husband's info,
Yep.
height, weight, and they sign it and then they mail it back. So it's a qualified lead because this they understand what is being offered. Mortgage protection in case of disability, death, blah blah blah.
Yep.
So it's a qualified lead, but I'm thinking that there's got to be easier ways, to get those leads, especially on Facebook nowadays.
Yeah, for sure. So, do you know what do you know what the messaging in those mail pieces like what it says, what the offer is?
Yeah, basically it's for mostly for new homeowners. So they just bought a house. The company, I guess they get the listing from the courthouse or whatever, and they're basically saying, "Hi, congratulations on your new home." I guess they ask for we offer mortgage protection in case of disability, death, loss of jobs, and as far as these services, I'm not telling you exactly word by word. I'll have to look at the lead and
Sure,
see
sure, sure. Yeah.
word by word, but it says basically just let me know what is being offered for mortgage protection to protect their house in case something happens to them, and they fill out the information if they're interested in getting more information about it. and then an agent gets those leads, calls them, set up the appointment, and then we go to the house and explain to them how it works and what they can qualify for.
Great. Are you aware, because I'm not super familiar with the insurance industry, but are you aware, is there any like legal restrictions on advertising that you can do online?
I mean, there might be, as far as let's say that you can, as far as saying what a product can do. There, you have to be conservative on. Let's say that you're making some, I don't know, estimates on how much interest you might get through a certain period of time.
Sure.
Obviously, yeah, there's certain things that you have to, you can't over sell.
Yep.
So
okay. So.
But as far as, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So do you have a website right now?
No, I don't.
Okay, cool. So, like, I'm trying to think here, and like the direct mail to people who just bought a home, that's great. That's going to be a highly qualified lead. I'm not sure. I don't believe there is a way to target like people who recently purchased a home on Facebook. You can certainly purchase homeowners, but I don't think there's a way to segment out people who've recently bought a home. So like I think it's doable. I think you're going to have to approach it a little bit creatively, though. And what I mean by that is I think you're going to have a really hard time on Facebook running an ad that says, interested in buying homeowners insurance, click here. Because people,
right.
Yeah, I mean, you get it. People go to Facebook to look at, pictures of their cousin Sally and their dogs. So, like, I think you could have some success, like, putting together a website and just building yourself up as the go-to guy on answering insurance questions. Like, I know for myself, anytime I've had to buy insurance, it's incredibly confusing, and it's just an incredibly painful process, and I just want it to be over, right, as a consumer. And I consider myself a pretty intelligent dude, and I hated every second of it. So I think that there would be like an opportunity for you to have a super simple website, more like a brochure really, and then just spend a lot of time on Facebook, join homeowners groups, join community groups. Like there's Facebook groups for literally everything, and just start engaging with people and make yourself known as like the go-to insurance answer guy, right? And so on Facebook then, instead of running ads, are you interested in purchasing insurance, which there may be legal issues with that, like that. I think that's going to be a difficult game to play. I think you could potentially put out create a blog post or whatever answering the top 5 most common questions about homeowners insurance, basically. And you can.
Well, okay, I think as far as for Facebook, there's a lot of different services, that more than just for people that buy insurance. For example, would I be able to find out like people that have a 401k, for example, or people that don't have a retirement plan? There's some ways that insurance, life insurance, you can actually save money and grow your money safely in a cash value life insurance. So there's many approaches, and there's many different types of customers. There's maybe low-income families that just need maybe like a really cheap insurance, or maybe there's people that have health issues that don't qualify for some type of life insurance, and they're at that age where, hey, I can't really find insurance, where else can I go? But what I'm thinking, as far as with Facebook, because I know Facebook, they have maybe earnings, how much people make per year.
Yep.
And there's a certain, like the middle income families, they're the ones that usually, don't really have a huge amount of benefits. They pay a lot of taxes. For example, if they have a 401k, they have to pay a lot of taxes, and they have to wait to a certain age to actually have access to that money.
Right.
There's an IUL life insurance policy that it grows your money tax-free. You don't pay any taxes ever.
Yep.
If you die the next day, your family gets paid. If you live too long, you even have benefits as far as with your if you get cancer, heart attack or stroke, you can have access to that death benefit while you're alive. So there's many benefits, as far as being able to target a certain niche.
For sure. And so let me back up a little bit. Like there's a very broad range of products that you can sell to people, right?
Right.
And frankly, people, myself included, are not really sophisticated enough to understand what any of those products mean without someone explaining it to them.
Right.
So on Facebook, you can definitely target by demographics, by income, like by education, by relationship status. You can target all of those things. And so I think that like to take a half step back here and just focus on like your strategy, the first thing that I would recommend you do is build yourself like an online presence of some sort, whether that's a website or a Facebook page or whatever it is. And then just every day put out content related to insurance. Like off the top of my, like you're going to know your market better than I do, but off the top of my head, I think that answering common insurance questions would be a valuable source of content. I would recommend having both a website and a Facebook page, and then just post the same thing on your website and Facebook. So eventually 2 years down the road, you're going to get Google traffic, right? But basically build yourself up online as the go-to resource for insurance questions. And then what you can start doing is you'll have these questions specific to insurance products that relate to a particular demographic. And that could it could be a video, like you could do a video like this, or you could do a blog post, whatever it may be. And you can just target that demographic of person who's likely to buy that product. You can just target them on Facebook to that content, and just at the bottom of your blog post or at the bottom of your video, just have a button that says interested in learning more, click here to contact me, and we'll get on a call and discuss it. And then you can move them into closing it like that. I think that's going to be your best bet. Like certainly in the medium term, that's going to put you head and shoulders above all of your competition.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you're giving out free value, so people are going to appreciate it, and they're going to, I guess, be more interested in you because you're giving them something without asking for anything back,
100%. Yeah. And like, I think that in some cases you might have success running like direct response ads, like, hey, this life insurance or this package can get this result for you. Click here if you're interested to learn more. But for the most part, people don't even really understand that they need insurance until they talk to someone. Right. And so I think you're going to have much better success leading with value up front and then just promoting that content in front of everyone who would be interested in it.
Okay. Sounds good. Hey, Jordan, if you don't mind me asking you, how old are you?
Me? I'm 25.
Nice. I just turned 26 a few days ago.
Right on, man. Where are you located at?
So how long? I'm in Vegas, actually.
Right on.
Las Vegas?
Right on. Yep. Yeah. I was just there a couple months ago. I'm in Denver.
Denver. Cool. Okay. Nice. Awesome. So how long have you been doing online marketing for?
I mean, I've been doing it for like, not as a full-time, but like off and on for probably 3.5 or 4 years. Full-time for probably 2.5 years.
As a consultant?
Full-time as a consultant for the last 18 months.
Okay. Nice.
Yep.
Nice. That's awesome. So how's it going so far? Pretty good?
Can't complain, man. Business is good. Staying busy. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, I mean, that's pretty much all I really had. Just to get some ideas, just to see, what you would suggest as far as attracting the right people and building my brand. So yeah, I'll definitely stay in touch. I'll keep following you. Just to keep getting value. So, and I love what you do. I definitely support it. And yeah, thanks for everything, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And yeah, best of luck to you. Let me know how it goes.
Okay, sounds good, Jordan.
Take it easy.
Bye. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.